been so long, I almost forgot how to do this. Are you prepared for Nirvana? With Kurt Cobain dead, that's gonna be difficult. Also, I ate that Nirvana-inducing cheeseburger what feels like an eternity ago. Is kicking in now? Nirvana is beyond time. Also, that cheeseburger was fast food quasi-beef. It took this long to digest. What? Who are you?
I am Photismos, the very embodiment of enlightenment.
Why do you look like me?
You're on the verge of becoming one with all things, becoming the very omniverse itself. Also, you're an egomaniac.
Guilty as charged. So, now what?
With Nirvana comes annihilation, the very snuffing out of the self. For you, that's no easy feat.
And yet, here we are. Fabricated narrative aside, I do actually have Deadpool meta-awareness powers, because the guy that plays me and I were literally the same person. So, real reason, please. This series died at episode 42. I just stopped making episodes. Why are we doing this now?
You and I are not the same person anymore, Loki. Literally. Yes, this series stopped. It never ended. So I'm giving you a finale, so I cannot ever bring you back.
Why would you do that?
The guy who plays me has evolved beyond you. He's destroying all things Loki. The brand, it no longer exists. The channel that started us on this path, it no longer exists. Even before it was terminated, it was already dead. It was a shambling zombie that was a shell of its former self. By proxy, so are you. And you're the penultimate. There's only going to be one last thing to conclude after you're gone.
He still hasn't finished that story? The one of the guy that I'm named after?
He's getting really close. And then that will be the final end of it. The name of Loki was carrying him through darkness. And he's coming out of that now into the light. And once that journey's finished, all the baggage that he carried with him is going to be left behind. Besides, that name's far too mainstream now.
There is that. A lot of people didn't know who Loki was when I took on this mantle. You know, the guy who is my namesake, he does bear a certain resemblance to Tom Hiddleston.
Despite that I came up with him over 20 years ago. And it's going to cause some seriously infuriating issues of false claims of copyright infringement.
It's happened before you ever came around. And it was absolutely infuriating. You know what? I'd rather be gone for good than be around to see any more of that happening. So to come full circle and answer the question posed, final Nirvana, just take me now.
Well, that was unceremonious. Guess that's gonna be it. Good night, everybody.